You know, I'm a born and bred New Yorker, and I thought I knew the city well. And in 1992, just when I got married, my husband and I saw a little ad in the West Sider, which was a local newspaper, for some apartment at a place called 800 Riverside Drive. And we took a cab. We had no idea where we were going. And we arrived at this very beautiful fortress-like looking building, and the 10-room apartments were less than $200,000. And I wanted to live there. I'd never seen so many big apartments in New York. And 10 years later, when we were stuffed into a small 2-bedroom on West 86th Street with 2 kids, I was like, I'm going back to that neighborhood that we saw, because that was just too fantastic. A week later, I discovered this other building called 790 Riverside Drive that also had these fantastically big apartments, and there were several available. And we, you know, with like one visit and a second follow-up, we were sold. I love it up here. The museum complex that's up here was actually America's first purpose-built cultural complex in, I think, 1904. So we have art exhibits that come from there. There's a giant plaza, and in the summer sometimes there's, you know, dancing, flamenco dancing that goes on. But it's this sort of little pocket that most New Yorkers know nothing about. The Oval is funny. It's an oval-shaped park that belongs to Riverside Park but isn't actually connected to Riverside Park. It's a gem to have greenery and flowers where in a you know, sort of Gramercy Park-like kind of enclosure. I love the George Washington Bridge. I see the bridge as the first thing that I see when I wake up in the morning. The bridge is there, and it's always different colors. Boats go under the bridge. I'm excited when I see it over and over again. You know, what's really interesting up here is that Trinity Church put their cemetery up here. And so you have these beautiful tombstones, and you have these little mausoleums here. It's the last active cemetery in Manhattan. We had gotten a cafe, thank God. You know, it's a year old, it's homegrown, it's a local person who's a photographer who started it. It's just a wonderful new thing. This neighborhood really needed a cafe, and now we have it. It's called Tazo. There's just the sense that the neighborhood is coming, and that it's not just, you know, endless bodegas and 99-cent stores. And there's an excitement in this neighborhood about things that are coming here. I think that there's a sense of discovery. We're just like not in the middle of nowhere. You can live and be part of the city and live up here and have more space than you can downtown.